want to finalize that any American leadership shouldn't be based on fear, but I do believe it should be committed to order and to the dignity of the individuals, especially veterans and citizens and legal residents. We must reject Machiavellian cynicism because that's what we're seeing today, and build a system that works for the economic system, for the economic security of the citizens, while we can honor human values and dignity for those that are seeking refuge. I know this is a difficult topic to talk about, but we can't cover the sun with our thumbs. And this is something that we have to think about. What is our mental health if we were going through this process? What is the mental health of living in constant fear and insecurity? What is the constant fear of being taken advantage? What is the constant fear of being a refuge? What is the constant fear that you might never be legal? What is the constant fear of going back to your country? What is the constant fear of a company that doesn't respect the labor law and is abusive? There's so many things that draws into destructive fear. And in order to overcome that destructive fear, it takes a lot of resilience, a lot of love, and integrating yourself in a social network that makes you feel safe as you're going through all this hardship of not knowing what your future can be. And I have a lot of respect for those that don't commit crimes, undocumented migrants that don't commit crime, do the right thing. They've been here 20, 30, 40 years and still don't have any documents. And although they legally are not citizens, they feel like they are and they contribute. I hope that one day you're able to get what you deserve. And for those that are violating the law as well, that they get what they deserve, because we all have to be responsible of our acts. And for us citizens, for us that have, the privilege of being part of this great nation, that we look at immigration and deportation to unite us to our common goal, to be united. For God's sake, 9/11 united us because we had a common enemy. The question is, do we always need a common enemy to be united as Americans? I can tell you, when you're at war and you're fighting in the trenches and bullets are flying by, you don't care how your brother in arms look. You're there to survive and get through the battle every day. You don't care if they're from Louisiana, from Texas, from New York, from Maine. What you see right next to you is your brother in arms, and you know that you depend on that person just like he depends on you. And we emulate that in our society today to do what's best, not only for the country, but for our future, where we can be constructive in this chaotic event, but bring a solution that brings us back to order, but also into dignifying what is to be an American. Thank you for walking with us today. And don't forget to subscribe. Your subscription will drive mental health services for free for those that are suffering and can't afford therapies. Your subscription becomes a lifeline. Don't forget that. And leave a comment, and we will see you next time. Don't forget that united, we serve ourselves better and we become indestructible. Thank you. Welcome back again, Ethicsville Podcast, where we explore human experiences. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do not forget our campaign. We are committed to transform your subscriptions into pro bono programs for mental health, so you can free somebody's mind from their traumas and help them heal just by subscribing. Very simple, and it costs absolutely nothing. Help us through this campaign, and we just want to pay forward, not only to our viewers, but for those that can't afford mental health services. Just remember, the statistics are real. Only 4 out of 10 Americans can afford mental health services. So help us change that. Hopefully, we can move the statistics and perhaps move it from 4 to 5 out of 10 people have good mental health.